In problem number 3, a bag of Snickers costs $3.45. If you buy 4 more bags, they only cost $3 each. So a piecewise function, the first thing we always want to do is make sure we define our variables. So I guess we're going to have to let x equal the number of bags of Snickers that we buy, and then c of x, or I just like to use y. Y is equal to the cost. So we know that if we buy 1 bag, it's going to cost $3.45. 2 bags are going to cost, so 1 bag, $3.45. 2 bags, 2 times $3.45. 3 bags, 3 times $3.45. So if we buy X number of bags, it's X times $3.45 per bag. So the first cost would be just $3.45 times X, and that's when X is, well, I guess 0, is between 0 and 3. So that's our first function, or first part of the piecewise function. And if we draw a graph of that, what would that look like? Well, 3.45, that's a slope, so we can just estimate. It's not that big of a deal. So we know, though, that between 0 and 3 bags, we're going to have a cost of $3.45 per bag. And so the equation of that piece would be 3.45x. Y equals 3.45x. But then what happens after that, you can't buy a half a bag, but after that, then you would recognize that you're only going to be paying $3 per bag. So the rate at which the cost is changing would be not as great as in the beginning. Buy more bags, pay less per bag. So my strategy here, as I've shared, is that you figure out what the first piece looks like and graph the first piece, and so you have a cost of $3.45. The y again is the cost, so the y-axis shows us the cost. And then you find the cost of 1 more whatever. So in this case, it's 1 more bag. And so if you buy 1 more bag, that's $3 more. So that's clearly $3 more than $3.45 would be, oh my gosh, I can't even write these numbers, $6.45. So $3 more than $3.45 is $6.45. So we have coordinates of these points. Then from the coordinates, we can easily come up with the equation of the second piece. So we have 4, 6.45, and here we have 3, 3.45. And we do this again so we can come up with the equation of the second piece, and the equation of the second piece is the second part of our piecewise function. Realizing hopefully by now that the new cost per whatever, so in this case $3 per bag, that's going to be the slope. The rate of change for the next piece is 3, so $3 per bag. And again, this would keep going forever. That's at least what they say, that no matter how many more bags you buy, they're going to each be $3 per bag. So we need to come up with the equation of this piece. And the equation of that piece, again, we're going to use the point-slope form of a linear equation to come up with the equation of the second piece. We already came up with the equation for the first piece. We're going to just use the 3 and the 3.45 for our x1 and our y1. We could use the 4 and the 6.45, but those numbers are bigger, so I choose to use these other 2 numbers as my x1, y1. So I'm going to subtract 3.45 from y, equals the slope, or the rate of change, is 3 again, and then x minus x1, which is 3. And then I'm going to go ahead and multiply that out first before I add the 3.45 to both sides. We get 3x minus 9. And then again, adding 3.45 to both sides, I get, okay, let's see if I can do this in my head, 6.555. So 5.55 would be 9 minus 3.45. So that's the equation for the second piece and beyond. So when we put all that together, we have y equals, or f of x equals, the first piece, $3.45 times x. That's when x is in between 0 and 3, and then beyond 3, when x is greater than 3, we have this piece right here, 3x minus $5.55. Hope I did the math right there.